Hello students, good morning. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is coordinate geometry. This is a topic of class 10. So this coordinate geometry was introduced by René Descartes. Okay, so what we have in this is, first we will have a Cartesian plane. Okay, a Cartesian plane is nothing but it is a intersection of x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so this is called as x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is negative x-axis, and this is negative y-axis. So this is called as Cartesian plane, or coordinate plane also we can call it as. Okay, now first let us discuss about origin. Okay, the intersection of x and y points is called as origin. So this is called as origin. Okay, now the name of the x-axis is abscissa. X-axis is called as abscissa, and y-axis is called as ordinate. Y-axis is called as ordinate. So if I have a point on x-axis, if I have only a point on x-axis, then it is represented by x comma 0. Okay, if a point is on x-axis, this is very important. If a point is on x-axis, then its y coordinate will be 0. It is represented with x comma 0. Okay, similarly, if I have a point on y-axis, then it is represented with 0 comma y, and here the x coordinate is 0. Okay, so these are the two important things. One is, if a point is on x-axis, x comma 0. If a point is on y-axis, 0 comma y. Okay, now the next one is, suppose if I have a point in both the axes, then it is represented with x comma y. Okay, so this is called as an ordered pair. Ordered pair. So this ordered pair mein we have the x-axis first, then y-axis. Okay, this is called as an ordered pair. So it will have x-axis point first, then followed by y-axis point. So now let us consider a Cartesian plane, and now let us discuss about quadrants. So first let us draw a Cartesian plane. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now this is negative x-axis, and this is negative y-axis. Okay, and we know that this is the intersection of both, that is called as an origin. Now this Cartesian plane is divided into 4 quadrants. That is, this is the first quadrant, and this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Okay, in the quadrant 1, the points of this x are, see, from 0 to this side all we have positive values, and from here 0 to y we are having positive values. Hence in the first quadrant both x and y are positive. Both x and y are positive. In the second quadrant, this is origin, and towards left side we have all negative values, and above the x-axis we have all positive values. So this quadrant we will have x value is negative and y value is positive. Now in the third quadrant, x-axis will have negative values, and this also is below the x-axis. Here also we will have negative values. Both x and y are negative in third quadrant. Now in the fourth quadrant, the x-axis points are positive and this y-axis points are negative. Hence in the fourth quadrant, the points are plus and minus. Okay, now as they are plus, we will represent in terms of x is greater than 0 and y is also greater than 0. Because they are positive values, we will represent x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. Okay, in the second quadrant, the x values are negative, that's why x is less than 0, and y values are positive, y is greater than 0. In the third quadrant, we have both the negative values, hence x is less than 0, y is also less than 0. Okay, in the fourth quadrant, the x values are greater than 0 and y values are less than 0. So this is how we represent 4 quadrants. So let us see, for example, I have a point minus 2, 3. So here you can see that x-axis point is negative and y-axis point is positive. So negative comma positive, which is there in second quadrant. So therefore this minus 2, 3 lies in second quadrant. Okay, and like this you can check for the other. Now let us discuss distance between 2 points. So let us consider a point A as x1, y1 and point B as x2, y2. Okay, now let us find the distance between these 2 points, that is equals to AB is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, this is the distance between 2 points. So here this x2 minus x1 is nothing but difference between the x points, and this is nothing but difference between y points. Okay, and suppose if the given point is origin, that is 0, 0 and the other point is x1, x, y, then the distance between 2 points is given by square root of x square plus y square directly. Okay, so this distance will have units. Okay, so when one point is clearly given that it is origin and the other point is x, y, then the distance between those points is given by AB is equals to x square plus y square. Okay, now let us start exercise 7.1. So in that, find the distance between 2, 3 and 4, 1. Okay, so first let us solve this first one. Given points, let us name them as A of 2, 3 and B of 4, 1, and name these points as x1, y1, x2, y2. So now x1 point is 2, y1 point is 3 and the second one x2 is 4 and y1 is 1, sorry, y2 is 1. Now we know that distance between 2 points is given by square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So now let us substitute the above values in this. So we have x2 point is 4 minus let us write minus as it is, and x1 is 2 whole square plus y2 point is 1 minus y1 is 3 whole square. Okay, this implies 4 minus 2 is 2 square plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2 whole square. Okay, so this is equals to 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 whole square, that is minus 2 into minus 2 will become minus into minus will become plus 2 2s is 4. So 4. Okay, now square root of 4 plus 4, which is nothing but square root of 8. Okay, this square root of 8 can also be written as, I can write this 8 as 4 2s is 8, right? So I am bringing this 4 outside, it will become 2, then I will be getting 2 root 2 units. Okay, so therefore the distance between A 2 comma 3, B 4 comma 1 is 2 root 2 units. Okay, now let us solve one more problem, that is distance between the points A comma B and minus A comma minus B. Same procedure again. Let us consider the points as A comma B and B minus A comma minus B. Let us name them as x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay, now the distance between 2 points is given by square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is equals to x2 is minus a, already we have a minus, x1 is a whole square plus y2 is minus b minus y1 is b whole square. Okay, so now this implies both are negative, so addition should be performed, but the symbol will be negative. So minus a will become minus 2a whole square plus minus b minus will become minus 2b whole square. This is equals to minus 2a whole square is nothing but 4a square plus 4b square. Okay, now this you can also take 4 common here, then you are left out with a square plus b square. Now when you bring this 4 outside, it will become 2 root a square plus b square units. So the distance between a comma b and minus a comma b is 2 root a square plus b square. Now the second model is find the distance between one point is origin, the other one is 36 comma 15. So let us first name that as given points, that is a 0 comma 0 and b 36 comma 15. Okay, so we can say that one point is origin, and other one is, let us assume that x1 comma x comma y. Then distance between them is given by AB is equals to square root of x square plus y square. So now this will become square root of x is nothing but 36 square plus y is nothing but 5 square. So this implies 36 square is nothing but 1296 plus 15 square is nothing but 225. Now let us add these two, we will get it as 1521. Okay, so this implies square root of 1521, which is nothing but 39 square. So now square and root gets cancelled, we are left out with 39 units. So this is how we solve a problem when we have one point as origin and x comma y. Now the next question is, check whether the points are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. So the given points are 5 comma minus 2, 6 comma 4, 7 comma minus 2. So now what is an isosceles triangle? If any two sides of a triangle are equal, okay, if any two sides of a triangle are equal, then we say that it is an isosceles triangle. Okay, so let us name these points as A 5 comma minus 2, B 6 comma 4, C 7 comma minus 2. So in order to prove this as an isosceles triangle, we need to find out the distance of AB first, okay, then BC, then CA. From this, if you find any two are equal, then we can conclude that isosceles triangle. Okay, let us check whether the given 3 points will form an isosceles triangle or not. So for that, let us consider AB first. So A point is 5, -2 and B point is 6, 4. Let us name these points as x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so now the distance between them is given by AB is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is equals to x2 is given by 6 minus x1 is given by 5. 6 minus 5 whole square plus y2 is given by 4 minus, already I have a one more minus for y1, so it will become minus of -2. Okay, so this is equals to square root of 6 minus 5 is 1 square plus 4, this minus of minus will become plus 4 plus 2 whole square. So this will become 1 square is 1 plus 6 square, which is equals to 1 plus 36, which is nothing but root 37 units. So this is the answer for AB. Now let us check for BC now. Let us consider the point B. B point is 6, 4 and C point is 7, -2. Let us name them as x1, y1, x2, y2, and now BC is given by square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, now let us substitute the values in this carefully. x2 is 7 minus 6 whole square plus y2 is -2 minus in between 4 whole square. So this is equals to square root of 7 minus 6 is 1 square plus -2 minus 4 will become -6 whole square. This implies 1 square is 1 plus 6 square is 36. So this is also is square root of 37 units. But don't conclude the sum here. Find with the CA also. The C point is 7, -2 and A point is 5, -2. Again, name this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Now CA is given by square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, so now this is equals to square root of 5 minus 7 whole square plus y2 is -2 minus of -2 whole square. So this is equals to 5 minus 7 is -2 whole square and -2 plus 2 whole square. So this is equals to 2 square is 4 and this will become -2 plus 2 is 0, 0 square. Then you are left out with square root of 4, which is equals to 2 units. So from this we have AB is equals to root 37 units, BC is equals to root 37 units and CA is equals to 2 units. So from this we can conclude that AB, therefore AB is equals to BC is equals to root 37. So therefore the given points form an isosceles triangle. The points will form an isosceles triangle. The next question is, name the type of quadrilateral formed, if any, by the following points and give reasons for your answer. So he has given us 4 points and we need to check which type of quadrilateral is being formed with these 4 points and we have to name that quadrilateral. So for that, let us assume the given points as A, B, C, D first. That is, A is -1, -2 and B is 1, 0, C is minus 1 comma 2 and D is minus 3 comma 0. So to find the type of quadrilateral, let us assume that this is a quadrilateral, okay, A, B, C, D. So what we will do here is, first let us find out AB, okay, then BC, then CD, then DA, okay, and also let us find the diagonals AC and BD, okay. By checking these all 6 things, we can conclude which type of quadrilateral it belongs to. Okay, so first let us start with the first one, that is AB. Okay, so for that let us consider the point A, that is minus 1 comma minus 2, and B 1 comma 0. Okay, so first what you do is write the distance between 2 point formula, that is AB is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this implies AB is equals to square root of, okay, x2 is nothing but x1 y1 x2 y2, okay, x2 is nothing but 1 minus x1 is nothing but minus 1 whole square. Okay, similarly y2 is nothing but 0 minus of minus 2 whole square. So this implies square root of 1 plus 1 whole square plus 0 plus 2 whole square. This implies 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 square is 4 plus 2 square is 4, which is equals to square root of 8, which you can write as 2 root 2 units. Okay, now we got the first one, that is AB. Now let us find out BC. Okay, consider B point 1 comma 0 and C point minus 1 comma 2. Name them as x1 y1 x2 y2. So now BC is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This implies x2 is minus 1 minus we have again 1 whole square plus y2 is 2 minus 0 whole square, which implies minus 2 whole square plus 2 square, that is equals to minus 2 whole square is 4, 4 plus 4 again, that is square root of 8, which is equals to 2 root 2 units. Okay, so we got the second one also as 2 root 2 units. Now let us check the third one, that is C point is minus 1 comma 2 and D point is minus 3 comma 0. Name the points as x1 y1 and x2 y2. So now again CD is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This implies minus 3 minus of minus 1 whole square plus y2 is 0 minus 2 whole square, which implies minus 3 plus 1 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. This implies minus 2 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. This implies 2 square is 4, again one more 2 square 4, this is square root of 8. Again we can write it as 2 root 2 units. Okay, now we found the third one, that is CD. Now let us find out DA by considering D point, that is minus 3 comma 0, and A point as minus 1 comma 2. Again name them as x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now DA is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This implies square root of minus 1 minus of minus 3 whole square plus minus 2 minus 0 whole square. This implies square root of minus 1 plus 3 whole square plus minus 2 whole square, which will give you again, here you will be left out with 2 square, which is 4, minus 2 square, which is also 4. Again we got square root of 8, which is nothing but 2 root 2 units. Okay, now let us find out diagonals. What are the diagonals we have? AC. Consider the points A and C. The A point is minus 1 comma 2 and C point is minus 1 comma 2. So by using again the same formula, that is AC is equals to x2 minus x1, that is minus of minus 1 minus of minus 1 whole square plus 2 minus of minus 2 whole square. This is equals to square root of minus 1 plus 1 whole square plus 2 plus 2 whole square. This will become 4 square, which is equals to 16, which is nothing but 4 units. Okay. Similarly, let us find out dB by considering D point minus 3 comma 0 and B point 1 comma 0. Now dB is equals to square root of x2 minus x1, 1 minus of minus 3 whole square plus 0 minus 0 whole square. This will give you 1 plus 3 whole square plus 0 square, which is equals to 4 square again, that is root 16. Root 16 is 4 units. So from this, what we can conclude is, we have seen that AB, BC, CD, DA are equal. AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA is equals to 2 root 2 units, as well as the diagonals AC is equals to DB is equals to 4 units. Therefore, we can conclude that ABCD is a square. Okay, so remaining 2 bits you have, try to solve those 2 and check which type of quadrilateral they form. The next question is, find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from the given point, that is 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 9. So here we need to highlight this point on x-axis. So what we know that, okay, point on x-axis is x comma 0. Okay, let this point be, let it be P. Okay, and given points A 2 comma minus 5 and B minus 2 comma 9. So it is given that from this point P, that is x comma 0, the other 2 points are A 2 comma minus 5 and B minus 2 comma 9 are equal in distances. That means the distance between PA and the distance between PB is equal, that is given. Okay, this is what equidistance means. Okay, this is already given in the question, that the 2 points are equidistant from the point on the x-axis. So this is the point on the x-axis, that is P of x comma 0, and other point is A 2 comma minus 5 and the other point is B minus 2 comma 9. Now we have PA and PB are at equal distances. So that's why we are writing it as PA is equals to PB. Okay, now let us find out the distance of P to A by considering P as x comma 0 and A as minus 2 comma minus 5. Name the point as x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now PA is nothing but distance between 2 points is given by square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This implies x2 is given by 2 minus x whole square plus y2 is already minus 5 minus 0 whole square. This is equals to 2 minus x whole square plus 5 square will become 25. Let us name this as equation number 1. Okay, now similarly let us find out PB by considering P point x comma 0 and B point minus 2 comma 9. Again name this as x1 comma y1 and this as x2 comma y2. Now PB is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This implies x2 is minus 2 minus x whole square plus 9 minus 0 whole square. This implies minus 2 minus x whole square plus 81, because 9 square is 81. Now by applying equidistance, that is PA is equals to PB, let us equate them. That is, by equating them, PA is equals to PB, I can write it as square root of 2 minus x whole square plus 25 is equals to square root of minus 2 minus x whole square plus 81. Right? As I have, if I square it on both the sides, I will get that roots cancel. Right? Then I will be left out with 2 minus x whole square plus 25 is equals to minus 2 minus x whole square plus 81. Okay, so I'm left out with 2 minus x whole square plus 25 is equals to minus 2 minus x whole square plus 81. Now here, if you see, this is very clearly like a minus b whole square, which you can write as a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, plus 25 as it is. Similarly, this side, minus 2a whole square plus a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square plus 81. So now it will become 4 minus 2 2s are 4 into x, 4x plus x square plus 25 is equals to 2 square is 4, minus into minus is plus, 2 2s is 4 into x, 4x plus x square plus 81. Now if you see both the sides, we can cancel 4 and 4, x square and x square. So we are having minus 4x. If I get this 4x term here, it will become minus 4x is equals to 81, and I'm shifting this 25 that side. As it is plus 25, it will become minus 25. It will become 81 minus 25. So minus 8x is equals to 56. It will become, right? So x is equals to 56 by minus 8, that is 8 ones, 8 sevens are 56. So x is equals to minus 7. So therefore the point on the x-axis is p of x comma 0, that is minus 7 comma 0. So this is how we find out a point on x-axis. The next question is, find the values of y for which the distance between the points PQ is 10 units. Okay, so we have to find the value of this y, okay, which is missing in this Q. Okay, and we have the distance between the points as 10. Okay, so now P is 2 comma minus 3 and Q is 10 comma y, and this distance between this PQ is 10 units. Okay, and what we have to do, we have to find out y. Okay, this is very important model. So now let us name this as x1 y1, x2 y2. Okay, so now the distance between the points is given by PQ is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, so now this PQ is already given as 10. So let us write it as PQ is equals to 10 is equals to x2 is 10 minus 2 whole square plus y2 is y minus of minus 3 whole square. Okay, I have substituted y2 as y minus of minus 3 whole square. Now 10 is equals to square root of 10 minus 2 is 8 square plus y plus 3 whole square. Right? So now it will become 10 is equals to square root of 64 plus y plus 3 whole square. Right? Now let us shift this square this side by squaring it on both the sides. When I square it on both the sides, I will be getting it as 10 square is equals to square root of 64 plus y plus 3 whole square. So square, this square and root gets cancelled because I have squared it on both the sides. Then I will be having 100 is equals to 64 plus y plus 3 whole square. Shift this side, then it will become 100 minus 64 is equals to y plus 3 whole square. 100 minus 64 is 36 is equals to y plus 3 whole square. Now when I shift this square root this side, it will become root, then root of 36 is equals to y plus 3. From that, y plus 3 is equals to plus or minus 6. Because it is a root value, it will give you plus or minus 6. Now after this, we will have it as y plus 3 is equals to plus 6 or y plus 3 is equals to minus 6. Then it will become y is equals to 6 minus 3, y is equals to 3, or y is equals to minus 6 minus 3, y is equals to minus 9. So therefore the values of y are 3 or minus 9. This is how we find out value which is missing. Okay, this is how we find out a value which is missing.